Today, we are going to talk about the power of the mind. Do you know and you realize that you also have powers? When you watch Nigerian movies, you will always see someone trying to do some magic powers and make something happen. Today, I am going to show you that you can also make something happen. You can only make it happen if you know how to make it happen. Now today, I am going to let you know that you have got those powers that you can make something happen. The power of mind. The power of mind, it means it needs your attention, it needs your focus, it needs your thoughts. So students, today you are going to learn more about the power of the mind. What can mind do? When you realize about your mind, what will be the results? One thing you have to understand is that our real life situation is a reflection of what is in our mind. So if you see someone behaving in a certain way, then the command started from the mind. For instance, what's your name? Jeremiah. If now I slap Jeremiah like this, the problem is not with my hand. The problem started with my mind. An instruction or a command came from my mind, and now I ended up slapping him. So there is always power in the mind. Tell your neighbor, power in the mind.
Power in the mind.
Yes. So you have to realize that you have power. Your mind can create anything. Your mind is able to make anything happen. If you realize that, then you will be able to become a very strong person, a very mighty person. You can make anything happen. Despite of the challenges, despite of anything, you can come out of that situation. Why? Because you understand that your mind is able to do anything. Your mind is like a magnet. That's my first point, if you can write it down. Your mind is like a magnet. Your mind being like a magnet, a magnet is able to attract. So your mind is able to attract some things. One thing you have to realize that your mind is capable of attracting some things. The more you grow your mind, the more that attraction power also increases. For instance, if we have a small magnet and a big magnet, which one will attract bigger things and which one will attract smaller things? The bigger one, right? So if you expand your mind, if you rely in accumulating your mind with materials that enables it to grow, then you are expanding the capacity, or you are expanding that your mind to be like a magnet, a big magnet. It will attract so many things. For instance, if I want to pass chemistry, I want to pass biology, I want to pass mathematics at the same time. You do not go looking for these things first. First of all, you change your mentality. What is your perception about these things? If you change that perception, then these things will come. Let me have two people. My friend, you, stand. Then and you. Let me use an illustration. Come. If I've got these people here, what's your name? Yeah, you are a big magnet. What's your name? Yeah. Okay. Now, having here Jeremiah and Steve. If I grow my mind, there are some things I am attracting. So, if now I say, if I study chemistry, and now you come closer, right? Now, I am studying chemistry. I am studying biology. I am studying mathematics. You see now, I am attracting these things. If now I fail studying these things, they now start repelling. They start repelling. You can sit down. Clap for them. So, you have to understand that your mind is able to attract so many things as long as you understand the power in your mind. Your mind is a very powerful tool. So understand the abilities, what your mind can do. If you understand what your mind can do, then you can be a mightier person. For instance, if now you take a billionaire, if a billionaire Everything has been stolen from this billionaire. And because the billionaire still have that mindset, whether you've stolen everything, the billionaire will not be in worry. The billionaire, because he has that formula of regaining what he had at the beginning, he can still make it. Why? Because he has that formula of regaining what he has. So students, you have to understand that your mind is able to do anything. Your mind is a very powerful gadget, is a very powerful tool. So you need to understand that you can do anything with your mind. Your mind is like a magnet, and a magnet has the south pole and the north pole. That means it can attract. At the same time, it can repel. Understand the repelling power and the attraction power. The bigger the mind, the big things you'll be able to attract. Evil thoughts, thoughts that will not benefit you, you get them out of you. Thoughts that are not of value to you, you get them out of you. Things that are with you, you make them to be part of you. So your mind will be a very powerful thing. It's like a magnet. Number two, what I am going to talk about, now speaking about the mind being like a magnet, I'm now going to speak the mind being like the eagle mentality. Eagle mentality. You need to have an eagle mentality. Eagle mentality. Write it down. Eagle mentality. Eagle mentality. Eagle mentality. Eagles, okay, they always say that don't be like a parrot. A parrot makes a lot of noise, but it doesn't fly higher. But an eagle is very silent, but it can fly higher, even touching the sky. So I need to be like an eagle and not like a parrot that makes a lot of noise. One quality of an eagle is that an eagle have a vision. It has a vision. It is able to see something even 5 kilometers away. It can focus on a prey when it is 5 kilometers away. So you need to understand that you need a vision, you as a student. And it starts from your mind. You need a vision. What do you want in life? If you have a goal, then you pursue that goal. Trying to imagine that you have got a team of players playing and with no goals. There are no goalposts. These people will eventually not we will end up not having the winners, we will end up not having the losers. Why? We don't have goals. So you need to have the goals. Your vision. What are you pursuing? If you know your vision, now you will start walking towards that vision. If you see these gentlemen sitting here, they had a vision in their mind that I am going somewhere, and now they started working over it. So you are here. One time, you also get yourself at this place. You need to understand that you need to have a vision. Number two, about the eagle, is that eagles are fearless. Eagles are fearless. Despite of the strength of the prey or the size of the prey, they fear not. An eagle, it fears not. So you also, despite of the challenge, don't fear anything. Say, don't fear anything.
Don't fear anything.
Don't fear anything.
Don't fear anything.
When the challenge is so big, when the challenge is too big, don't fear. Understand from your mind, I can make it. Say, I can make it. You can make it. Yeah, you can make it. Only if you understand that the power is in your mind. Your mind, our life is a reflection of what is in our mind. So if you understand the power in your mind, you can do mighty things. It doesn't matter which low grade you've been getting, as long as you change your mentality. I was a person who at first I did my Form 4 2019, and now I go 2018, and I got a D+. I saw it not important to me, and I went back to high school. That is 2019, and from a D+, I scored a B-. What did I do? What did I do? I changed my mind. Touch here and say, change my mind. Change my mind. Yeah, you change your mind. You change your mentality. If you are behaving in a certain way, and this way is not giving out the actual results that you want, you change that way. So you change your mind. Your mind is a very powerful gadget. Another thing about eagles is that eagles fly alone in high altitudes. Eagles fly alone in high altitudes. So you have to understand that you need to fly with the people that are with you towards your goal. People that are not there to support you towards your goal or towards your vision, you get them out of your life. Eagles fly with other eagles. Understand this, that eagles fly with other eagles. So you need to understand that if a certain group of people is not making you or is not improving you towards what you want or towards your plan, then get them out of the way and now fly with the people that the people that makes you, them that are there to drag you behind. Leave them and be with the people, strong people, the same mindset, people in the same mindset. Those are the people that will make you to grow. Your mind is like a seed. A seed, you can grow it, you can water it, you can add fertilizer to it. So also your mind, for it to expand, there are some things you need to add. You don't just say, I have changed my mindset, and now you sit there waiting. There are some things you need to add. That is, if now at an academic situation like this, you need to add by reading other materials, doing many consultations. That is when now you are expanding your mind. You are growing your mind. You are growing your mind. I will tell you only those three characters or qualities of an eagle. But if you want more, we have spoken it very well. If now you get out of this session, if you go at home, in a mentorship, peer and counseling team, YouTube channel, if you go there, you will get all our topics. That topic is there, and you'll be able to learn a lot. Lastly, that I will speak about the power of mind. The power of minds need planning. Tell your neighbor, planning. Planning. So your mind needs planning. If you want to achieve something, you don't just wake out of nowhere and now you get it. You need to plan. What strategies have you laid for you to achieve what you want? You need to have strategies, and a time specification is always very vital. Say very vital. Very vital. So you need a time specification. Yes, I have planned this. How am I going to achieve? People always say that winners win before going to the war, while losers try to win during the war. So, if you want to win, the winning is at the planning zone. Much effort, much energy is invested at the planning zone. Now you have your vision, you have your goal. Invest your effort, invest your energy to the planning zone. And now you come and actionate out what you have planned. That way you will be able to succeed. Always plan. Have much effort at the planning zone. If you plan well, then you will eventually win. You will eventually win. But if you fail to plan, it's also planning, but planning to fail. Tell your neighbor, failing to plan is also planning, but planning to fail. So that one you need to understand it. Understand it very, very, very much. I will finish with this quote. If you can write it down. Imagining what you want as if it already exists opens the door to letting it happen. Imagining what you want as if it already exists opens the door to letting it happen. So, the more I've said, our life is a reflection of what is in our mind. a reflection of what is our mind. Whatsoever we imagine, now it comes out eventually. Nothing just happens mysteriously. It starts from our mind. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Tell your neighbor, whatever your mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Very powerful. Say very powerful. Now that was our session. How many have enjoyed that session? Wow. I will love to see you prosper. I will love to see you going to higher dimensions. I will love seeing you prospering. I will love seeing you getting out of your comfort zone. Now decide that I am able. Despite of my challenge, despite of where I am, I can make it. Say, I can make it.
I can make it.
Never say never. Call me Barasa Duncan.
Wow, that's